as the Phoenix shows, there's a smoke. Liquid will take this fight rather happily. Matumba Man's going to lead the initiation on his Xiao Wei. They still have the Ravage as well, so this is not a fight that LGD can really try and take. Or maybe they can with the Primal Roar. They're actually getting a little bit more damage on the Chakra, and they burst him down! The Ravage is too late, too shallow to catch Xiao Wei. Mind Control lost in the sauce, will be able to barely get the pickup, but now maybe he's going to be controlled by Jerix with that Static Storm, and Liquid for Icarus Dive or Supernova. They start backing themselves away. The Hawk is doing some scouting here, and now Matumba Man realizes just how many heroes of LGD are actually here. His Invis Rune.
The two heroes are from the side.
Oh, the smoke beat of the Rune to the Ravage! 5-man set up right into the Static Storm. The Anvil gets dropped by LGD, and they take 4 just like that. An ultra kill for Jerix of all people. And now maybe he's looking for the great escape through the trees, but he's already been hit by the track. Makes away the Hawk, but now they're going to find the initiation. Mind Control blinks himself forward, but not seeing the opportunity for a Ravage just yet. He's just going to leave Matumba Man to go for Xiao Wei, holding on to the Primal Roar, but the Static Storm makes sure that he does go down without an ult to use. LGD get a lot of damage on him. Matumba Man now jumping forward with the Icarus Dive. Supernova goes out. They need to pop this egg, and they do it now. They do get it just in time. The Ravage goes out. They turn on to NEWBEE, who's going to go down next, and Fada starts pushing forward against LGD. Aggressive. Tries to fight back, goes for Jerix. Many of the heroes of Liquid are quite low, but he is at a numbers disadvantage. If he gets popped here, managed to get the Sunder off, Fada can't burst him in time, and the finger it down takes him out instead. The burst damage from LGD.
Could be a lot better. And Liquid kind of is scared at this point. No BKBs up and 2 BKBs up.
Well, does manage to get off the dark tag. Finger Death being thrown on him. Ravage onto NEWBEE. And there's the refresh. Mind Control reposition himself for an even better one where Kant's aggressive. And now they've taken 2. NEWBEE rips right on through with the Timber Chain, but he's on his lonesome. And he's fighting up against the Matumba Man, who's just so damn big. Here comes the Sable Concoction as well, holding NEWBEE into place. But they can't actually go for him. Matumba Man is going for the back line first. He gets September, now pops the BKB. NEWBEE will eventually fall, or maybe not. They're just not focusing him down because still has that Aegis. The buyback of the Terror Blade.
And not sure if they maybe checked it out a little bit late. Oh, another quick Hex.
Managed to get the Hex onto Matumba Man. Now the jump in. Primal Roar from Xiao Wei, but already popped the Necronomicon, so his damage is going to be hugely delayed. NEWBEE's there, but he's also a bit late to the party. And now it's Fada's turn to come in. Unstable Concoction ready to go, but he might just explode on himself as he gets stunned up. Now it's going to be up to Mind Control to be able to play the saving defense. Supernova, it's too much for him to handle. The rest of Liquid just back out. They're going to leave Matumba Man to his work as he managed to pop his ultimate and TP out successfully. Next to that hard camp between the tier 2s on LGD side. The initiation tanks now Finger of Death, but the Ravage counter, and they've already taken out 1. Mind Control needs a little bit of extra mana though, doesn't have enough for his second Ravage, and maybe he's going to be able to hit him in a corner. Mind Control is kind of stuck out here up against the Timber Saw, looking to be able to burst him down, may not have the damage in time. Supernova laid out defensively, making sure Liquid won't be able to do much with their Slark. Kuro is still looking to get caught out, and he's got the gem too. They can't afford this pickoff. He's juking and jiving, but won't be able to make his way out of here. Xiao Wei kicks him in the shin straight to death. And gem drop. Matumba Man immediately goes for his initiation, tries to recover the gem, goes for the pounce out. Will be able to make his escape, but wasn't able to grab the gem. Forced to pop the BKB. NEWBEE makes a long jump in and actually goes for the BKB TP out, lacking in mana. Fada looking for a jump here. Sees Sep, will be able to get that free kill. The gem returned back into the hands of Liquid.
Build. Maybe he had like a Mjolnir Basher, but that's coming way later.
They really want to focus NEWBEE down, aggressive, and sitting on the side. Yep, the MMY. He's going to get picked off by Matumba Man. He sees the squishier target in mind. Mind Control. Holding. Now pops a Ravage for the EKB. Perfect time from aggressive, and it might just be enough. No! Barely survives through that one. NEWBEE still going to look for the kill, but aggressive. During his BKB time, he has to fight up against the 2 cores. Needs help from NEWBEE. The sun comes in. Static Storm not going to be able to get a Sunder off this time. Now it's NEWBEE against the world. All the reactive armor in the world just may not be enough to survive against these heroes. Xiao Wei comes in, unstable concoction, lands on him though. Primal Roar goes out, but it's too late, and it's just cleanup time for Matumba Man. Give me those stacks, he says. All the stats in the world, as now Liquid will take the extra life as Aegis should go into their hands. If they can get the initiation on Liquid.
They have an
Xiaowei.
offboard at this point,
His
though.
smoke is going to be the first one. Pops doesn't have the quick reactions, though, to get off the Necronomicon. And now the fight's going to go nasty. And there goes the first Ravage. Doubles it up, but the aggressive managed to get off the BKB. Jarek's in the background still holding out to that Static Storm, while Fauna is going to be focused down by the Chakrams. They're burning through all this one. September with a successful Supernova is going to be able to go through the back line, while Mind Control gets taken out by Aggressive's right clicks. They look for more. Finally, the Static Storm laid out, but Mind Control is not going to be safe for this one. Gets the pounce over the cliff, and that might just be enough to be able to get him to safety. Maybe he's going to be on hot pursuit, though. Misses one. Chakram gets the second one. It gets him in the end. The triple kill for Maybe. Team fight until perhaps it's too late for LGD. They've already beaten through half of Roshan's HP. They have themselves really well spread. Immediately, Matumba managed to blink in, managed to get hexed. There goes the Ravage, up, down, hard. As now they're managing to be able to take out two. Refresher goes out. Jarek's looks for a second Static Storm. He's going to be able to catch Aggressive alongside the Ravage. They're going to try and pop before the Thunder has an opportunity to go off, and they will. 3 down, LGD now starts throwing out the buyback. Supernova is going to successfully explode, though, and maybe we'll capitalize on that one. He sees Jarek's an opportunity, has him cornered, will be able to take him out with at least the Chakram as he burns through. No, he has to actually Timber change to the other side, and Liquid, they've gotten yet another pickoff. Jarek's in the background, will eventually die here as Aggressive looks for more of these heroes. Vada, he's the low one, and he's the big core that he desperately needs to be able to take out of this fight. Fanta goes away, TP out, he knows they have no disables, they only have raw damage, and it's not enough. Liquid escape, they don't lose a hero, and now Lion's gonna get picked off as well. Matama Man found that one. Somehow. But it's not enough as LGD buy back and will be able to potentially still take a Roshan fight. But it's in a danger zone. They lose any one of these heroes, and that could be the end of the game. September tries to get away, but the Bash is there, and he gets taken out. Matumba Man keeps on right-clicking away. Now on Maybe, turns under Aggressive again. Off the BKB, gets off the Sunder, but it's not much HP at all that he managed to get off. Gets hit by the Unstable Concussion, and he's down. 100 seconds, Maybe locked inside the Static Storm as well, and that will just be it straight out. Death from Timbersaw. He has a buyback, but no Aggressive for a minute and a half. Pops start going for the melee racks. It may be worth it for LGD to continue to try and slow stall this one out. Nope, they're going to make their initiation. Tries to go for Matumba Man, managed to get off the Dark Pack. The Ravage goes down, refresh, and reassess. Looks like Liquid are going to try and go back in, but they're scared out by Aggressive's BKB. And there goes Kuro, just gets popping the Dagon. Now they jump in, re-Ravage on the Aggressive. They're going to be able to pop him. 80 seconds on the clock. Round 2, the Static Storm, they glimpse it back, will be able to catch Xiaowei. Chakram going in town. Maybe he can't do it alone, though. He needs some extra help. He's being beaten to death by Matumba Man. Reactive armor being damned. He's just getting the stats up. We'll go for Xiaowei. Just pop back. And maybe seeing a dieback too before he gets off the Primal Roar. Maybe he just doesn't put out enough damage against this team. Not by himself. The Sunray can't save him. He has a buyback, but it's just him and Seb against the world. And not even Seb can stick around. It's a glimpse. Catches in. Pulls him right back in. Liquid takeout 4. There's a buyback. It's now up from Aggressive. The opportunity is set up. Aggressive is going to be initiated on him. Matumba Man, let's see if they can get the combo. He managed to get off the Sunder. Manta his way through with the BKB. Will be able to make the escape. Ravage off the mark for Mind Control, but he's got a do-over as he refreshes. Looks for the initiation. Good force down save from Matumba Man as they manage to get the pounce away. Liquid defending their heroes beautifully as they start backing themselves out. Offensive GG. Maybe it is Liquid. They may just be able to end this one. Vada lower. Daggett almost finished up entirely. Reject kicking in the play. Gets off the Shivas. Is he going to survive from this? He will! Underneath the Static Storm, LGD can do nothing! A power chain away, Supernova up. Liquid can't force it in time, won't be able to take out the egg, and Kuro almost burns to death underneath that one. Liquid, 3 versus 5. They see the opportunity to be able to get a glimpse as well. Zep isn't going to be able to make it out of here. This is going to be left entirely up to Maybe to try and defend.
Back, and they just have little fight left in them at this point.
They certainly do. They're going to be able to jump onto Maybe here, beating him down with the Basher. BKB activated by Maybe as he tries to make the jump away. Unstable Concoction thrown out for MMYs. The rest of the team focuses on the racks. The tier 4s are in a bit of trouble though. Back at base, Mind Control will defend that one. And now the numbers are a little bit more even, but it's 3 versus 4 inside the LGD base. And Maybe's the only damage dealer, and he's already down to half HP. Matumba Man beating through him, almost finishes off, and he gets him in the end. A Thunder Strike from Jarek's finishes off the big carry of LGD. 2 minutes down, and Liquid will slowly right-click their way to victory here on the main stage. Lower bracket Kings, it seems, is now that title has passed over to Liquid as they've made their way from the beginning. Dropped down by MVP, and they 2-0s all the way now as they've made top 3.
An impressive run from Liquid, and I think a good run from LGD, too. I don't think